Hello. You're tuning to the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Stephen A. Smith thinks that Lamar Jackson is the second best quarterback in the NFL. Look! Once again, I'm going to say this before I even start the episode off. I'm no longer calling Lamar Jackson Lamar Jackson. No. When I'm talking about Mr. Jackson, he will now be known and referred to as Himar. Because he is him. Himothy. I'm dead serious with you. So from now on, when I'm like, hey, Himar, he's doing what? That's how I'll be talking to him. But first take, this actually happened yesterday. Was talking about the second best quarterback in the league behind Patrick Mahomes. Even though on the top 100, his peers think Lamar Jackson is the best quarterback in the NFL. But we'll talk about that a little later. Stephen A., against his normal, conventional speaking, actually says that Lamar's number 2. He doesn't, and he has only Mahomes above him. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play what he said on first take, and then we're gonna break it down. All right. So without further ado, let's go see what Mr. Smith had to say about Himar. Let's get this party started.
Let me chime in. I'm a side with Damian here, Kimberly, but I don't think you're far off. I understand when you look at Joe Burrow, he got to a Super Bowl. When you look at his performance in the AFC Championship game, you don't look at the Cincinnati Bengals and you're able to look at him and say he didn't get the job done. So I get what you're saying. Here's the issue, though. When you look at Lamar Jackson, not only is he a two-time league MVP, he's also had the best record in football 2 seasons. So he shows up. We
in the hardest division in football.
Season. We have to take into account him being bereft of the kind of talent that Joe Burrow has had available to him.
Thank you!
T. Higgins is no joke. Lamar Jackson ain't had that available to him. He hasn't had that at his disposal.
Never!
He's the only league MVP since 1986 with Brett Favre that has done what he has done without a 1,000-yard receiver and without a 1,000-yard rusher. When we look at it from that perspective, we have to understand that Lamar Jackson is a mercurial talent who is box office, who is a difference maker because of his dual capability. And if you really look at it, he's 1-4 against Patrick Mahomes, if I remember correctly, okay? So Patrick Mahomes has got his number. But anybody else he's going against, he's giving them a run for his money or he's flat out taking them out. And so when we look at that and we look at the lack of personnel that the Baltimore Ravens have given him, and how he has succeeded anyway. And then you put on top of that the fact that he got his bag and then went out there and produced after he got his bag. Okay? All of those things come into play that makes you say Lamar Jackson is just a special kind of dude, and we can't summarily dismiss that.
Listen, about time. This man is speaking facts. He's speaking truth. He's doing God's work. About time, Stephen A. You came over to other. My love, do you ever dream of candy coated raindrops? It's raining facts. It ain't raining candy. It's raining facts. Like, you know what the funny thing is? It's a funny thing. Bengal fans, right? And mind you, I'm real about stuff. We argue, it's all love, whatever else it is. But I'm out to speak some facts. When they're arguing for Joe Burrow, they'll be like, oh, if Joe Burrow had a great offensive line, then everything would be up. Then he would have had everything. Are you not understanding that? He would have literally had everything. Joe Burrow got a great defense. He had a great running back. He had great receivers and playmakers. Great coaching for offensively, especially. So then it's like, okay, his offensive line is up there, but that's the only reason he didn't win. Like, bro, this man Lamar has had to deal with poor O-line, poor receivers, no running backs, poor coaching, and he's still expected to get the job done. See, that's context. The context that I've been trying to get through to so many people's way. Wake up! Oh, hand. Don't slap him no more. Please. Shh. It's okay. Sorry. Sometimes it acts on its own and I can't really control what it does. But like I said, sometimes you gotta. Oh! I said stop it! It has a mind of its own, guys. It has a mind of its own. Because it's trying to. Hey. It's trying to slap sense into the people that perpetuate nonsense. Am I speaking to somebody on this? Because I gotta understand the context behind this is that Lamar Jackson, outside of winning a championship, has done everything a Hall of Fame resume looks like or needs. Everything. He's had the best record in the league twice. Right? He's a 2-time MVP. One time it was unanimously. He's led the league in passing touchdowns while sitting out the most fourth quarters out of anybody in the league. Like that's what he does. And he's doing it without the big names, without the Stephon Diggs, without the Gabriel Davises, without the Jamar Chases, without the T. Higgins and such, without the Tyreeks, without the Devontaes, without the Jeffersons. And if anybody come, well, this year Patrick won it without, or last year he also, the last 2 years they won it without Tyreek. Context is everything. He's also throwing to the greatest receiving tight end this league has ever seen, while also in an offensive system that can make any which one of us that are me, in Raven, coach, lunch break, hot take, available and viable in their offense, because that's what Andy Reid does. Name a player that he has not been able to get something out of. Go ahead. Even if it's little, he gets something out of them. Old players, young players, new players, old players, it doesn't matter. That's the context. That's the context. And Patrick Mahomes is playing, the one weakness he had last year was his receivers. Tight end was great. Running back was great. Coaching was great. Offensive line was great. Defense was great. So it's like, y'all want everything to be perfect for these other guys, but Lamar, it's like, we don't care that it's not perfect. Make it happen. And it's not realistic. It's not. It's not. It's not. But I'm definitely happy that Stephen A. said that, because it's about darn time people started to respect the accomplishments of a Lamar Jackson. Like, I'm tired of people saying, oh, he's just a great dual threat quarterback. No! He's one of the greatest quarterbacks we've ever seen. And he's on the trajectory as being a top 10 quarterback of all time. That's the trajectory. Where he ends up in that top 10, that's what these next few years decide. Not, oh, he's just a good dual threat. No! So shout out to First Take and Stephen A. for finally speaking some wisdom. Some words of God onto the masses. Because it was needed. You know what I'm saying? But what do you guys think? Do y'all think Lamar Jackson is the second best quarterback in the league? Even though I have him at number one. The only thing is Patrick has all the achievements and the accomplishments over him. But if I'm picking the best player in the league, I'm picking Lamar. So do you think right now that Lamar Jackson is the best or second best quarterback in the league? Or do you think he falls below that or even below even the top 5? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please, all right? But as always, that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh, but everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You know I love the comments. And if you have not done so already, check out The Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is $, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Dr. Signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yeah.